Well, hello and welcome to I Love Gay today. And we are back in the world of sports and we are in Birmingham in the UK. And we're here with Lachlan Smith. How are you?
I'm brilliant. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely. Well, I love your background and that kind of speaks to what we'll be talking about today. But you're a founder of Birmingham's first LGBTQ cricket team. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've been up and running for almost 2 years now. It kind of emerged during the pandemic. I mean, for those who know cricket, and I'm sure there's lots of people who are wondering right now, what is cricket? um, it is a very English sport and played in a lot of other Commonwealth countries, not all, but certainly most of them.
Yeah.
And there's only one other LGBTQ cricket club in the world, and that was in London. And during the pandemic, as a keen cricketer, I was starting to think, gosh, there must be enough other LGBTQ people out there who might want to play cricket. So I started exploring the idea, and before I knew it, I had a whole bunch of people interested.
Yeah.
And then a club was formed, the Birmingham Unicorns, and we are approaching, well, sadly, in a way, we're rapidly approaching the end of our second season.
Wow.
Get another 5 or 6 weeks, and it'll be time to pack up and put everything away for the winter months.
Yeah. But no, in fact, at this moment in time, are the Commonwealth Games still going on in Birmingham as well?
They're just starting tomorrow,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
and I'm quite excited because I'm going to some of that as well, including the opening ceremony and a few cricket games. So it's beautifully aligned. Yeah, it should be a good couple of weeks.
Yeah, but no, it's interesting because not only did you found this group, but I mean you have a quite a background. You and I are connected on LinkedIn, so I get to see some of that. And
Yeah.
but no, through this background, I know you're a writer and you kind of touch on a variety of different subjects, not just cricket, which is obviously one of your loves, but sexuality, life history. But it seems like that you've been able to kind of blend a lot of that together in the work you're doing.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been kind of a reflective learning journey for me as well during this whole process. I started all the writing, particularly the writing about LGBT cricket,
Yeah.
long before the Unicorns kind of started to germinate as an idea in my head,
Yeah.
because I just felt like there wasn't a great space within cricket for the LGBTQ community. Like I always felt like it wasn't a particularly homophobic or transphobic or biphobic sport, but it just didn't feel particularly welcoming. And when I was playing, I was the only gay guy at the club, and I sort of started to write a bit about that. And then as that's gone on over the last sort of 5, 6 years, and the Unicorns has emerged, I've started doing a lot more writing, hopefully to be released in a longer form one day, about how cricket can be such a positive impact on LGBTQ people's lives, and the creation of family and a sporting environment that's really incredibly welcoming and inclusive. But what that means for cricket as well as a sport, and how it can grow. I think there's a lot the sport can learn. There's a lot I've learned, and I think there's of a lot of learning that's gone on within the club as well for a lot of the members. They've learned a lot about themselves and what it means to be LGBTQ and play cricket and be their authentic selves.
Yeah, but you got great potential, it seems, because from the outside looking in, I see so many football clubs in the UK that have an LGBT component, team, fan groups, and so forth.
Yeah. Oh, there is. Yeah. I mean, you're right. Most football clubs, the professional football clubs, will have LGBT fan groups. There's lots of grassroots LGBTQ footy clubs. As I said, there's 2 cricket clubs, one in London, obviously mine in Birmingham. There is one fans group for one of the professional cricket teams in England. And just recently, literally in the last probably 2, 3 weeks, the England national cricket team has just started a fan group for LGBTQ. So
Yeah.
there's so much more we could be doing, and we've got lots and lots of plans, but it's all going in the right direction. And so much of this has accelerated over the last couple of years, which has been fantastic.
Are you making room for people to bring their pets along to these games, their dogs?
Oh, totally. I bring my own. I bring my own dog. Well, my partner generally brings the dog. It's a bit hard for me to look after her when I'm playing, but we have some other members who bring their dogs, and
Yes.
all of them are mascots and fans of cricket, without a doubt.
That's the beauty of social media, is that it becomes apparent within like 2 minutes as far as your love for cricket and your love for your dogs.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yes, I'm very transparent.
No, I love this, and I just think it's great because there's a whole audience and world out there that really doesn't know a lot about what's going on there in the UK when it comes to these sports and LGBT participation. And that's why I love what's going on in Birmingham with Pride House Birmingham and so forth. There's just such
Yeah.
a embrace of the LGBT community and sports kind of coming together, and I love seeing you a part of that.
Oh, brilliant! I was lucky enough to go to the launch of Pride House Birmingham last week,
Yeah.
and what a fantastic space, for the LGBTQ community, both here in Birmingham, but also throughout the Commonwealth, in effect, who are here for the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
It is just a brilliant space to go and chill out, to be educated, to hear different talks, to have a drink, to do whatever you like. It's fantastic, and they've been incredibly supportive of everything that we've been doing as well. And there's quite a strong LGBTQ kind of sporting community in Birmingham now. Over the last few years, that's really emerged, and I think having the Commonwealth Games here has really helped everyone sort of coalesce around that and come together around that, which is fantastic.
Nice. Well, I look forward to. I haven't been to Birmingham yet, but I'll be in the UK in a couple months, and I'm planning to
Oh, exciting!
take a quick train ride up there to visit with some folks I know. So I'm looking forward to kind of putting some faces to the names.
Absolutely, it's a great city. It's evolved a lot. I've lived here for about 20 odd years. I mean, I grew up in Australia, which
Yeah.
is also a totally cricket mad nation. Um, but I've lived in Birmingham for around about 20 years, and it's evolved and grown so much, and it's fantastic food, drink, culture, sports, you name it. It's a brilliant city, so you'll enjoy your visit.
I'm looking forward to that. So, but mostly I'm really happy and appreciative that you're able to share a few moments of your time and part of your story with our audience here.
No, it's a privilege. I mean, I hope people get a bit curious and want to
Yes.
find out a bit more about cricket, and obviously a bit about us. But even if it's just about cricket, it's a sport that is played, as I said, predominantly in Commonwealth countries, but it is kind of played all around the world, even in the US and places like that. You can find cricket clubs. You might have to search a little bit, but it's a quirky sport. But we've brought quite a few queer and gay and lesbian and bi people to the sport over the last couple of years who've never played before. Some of them never even watched it before, and they've come along and they've got the bug. It's a bit of a quirky sport, but they've got the bug, and they're now with us on this journey, which has been fantastic to see, because for some of them it's given them a real home within the LGBTQ community, where perhaps they haven't felt quite at home before. So to see them sort of blossom in the space that we've created has been really, really fantastic.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. And like I said, look forward to being able to hopefully connect in the real world, and appreciate you taking this time.
Cheers. Thank you very much, Matt.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Thanks again.
Bye-bye. Bye.
So good.